So I'm finally here to check out BamBam's Hometown album, and I'm going to check the full album out. I thought about maybe doing it just by the music videos first, but I actually really want to check out the full thing. So I'm going to take it fully in order. I know he has a lot of features on this album. I will be looking down once in a while to check what the next song is. I know he has features on everyone except one song, and technically two. It's just the last one is produced by Pharrell Williams. But out of the features, I only know of Jeff Satter. I don't know if that's how his name is pronounced. But my best friend is a big Jeff Satter fan and really has been wanting to show me some of his songs. I believe she played one in the car at some point, but I have no idea which one. I just seem to recall her mentioning that. But we're going to take them in order. So we're going to start with Dancing by Myself, which is featuring Time Tai. I'm just guessing that is how you pronounce his name. So yeah, let's go. And I believe this one has a video, and I believe that was the one that was released ahead of the album. So let's see. Dancing by Myself featuring Tam Tai. And yeah, with a music video. Let's see if we get subtitles on this. If we don't, I'm going to take a color-coded lyric version afterwards. Because as far as I have understood with this album, it is, of course, it's a tribute album to his home, Thailand. And as far as I've understood, the album is actually in Thai. Probably not fully, it's probably a mix with English. If he's gonna keep up what he has done before, where it's been more so English. I have really been enjoying Last Parade and Mi Ultima Deseo, which is the only ones I've heard of just him. But yeah, let's see if we get subtitles. Seems like we do. So I'm going to do this my usual way, once without the subtitles, once with. It's mostly so I don't have to focus on three things at once, how it sounds, what is happening on screen, and the actual text of the lyrics. So I focus just on how it sounds and the video itself, and then the second time I can get a little more context to the lyrics. But yeah, let's go. I'm excited. I don't know Time Tai, so I don't know what kind of music he makes usually at all. I have a little bit more of an idea with Jeff Satter, which is the next song. But yeah, I'm excited. Also, I believe I don't think I've ever heard a song in Thai unless my friend actually put one on in the car, but not where I've like been conscious of it. So I'm really interested to hear it because I know Thai is a tonal language. So I'm really interested to see how that works out with like melodies and stuff. I had a bit of a taste of it when I checked out Hongjoong's album Hongjoong of Dreamcatcher, because her album was fully in Chinese. And that was really cool, getting to experience a tonal language in melody, because I've never experienced that before. So getting that with Thai as well, I'm really excited. I've heard a little bit of like Thai songs like as OSTs in the backgrounds of BLs. My best friend has shown me. But I've never actually like sat down and actually listened to a song in Thai before. So I'm really excited. Let's go. Okay. Oof. Okay. Ooh, okay. I'm loving the vibe of this. Oof. Yes. Woo. Okay, dance moves. Woo. Yes. Ooh, okay, choreo. Yes. Okay. Ooh, I'm loving his voice as well. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, and then we get them together. Yes. Ooh. Yes. Yes. Oh, this chorus is so good. Yes. Woo. Ironically, none of them are dancing by themselves at any point. Oof. Also, perfect choice of location. Oh, this is so good. And all the credits at the end here. Yes. I love that. Okay. I'm gonna pause it real quick because I have an issue with autoplay at the moment. I hope I'm not the only one having the issue that autoplay is permanently on at the moment. This was really good. It was so freaking vibey. I could imagine like having this on like late at night. Like this was the perfect vibe. Also, like the styling was so good. The makeup, the choreo, the dancers. I love how they incorporated the dancers in this. It is a bit ironic that they are at no point dancing alone, either of them. They always have like one or two. But this was a really good song, and I feel like that chorus is going to be stuck in my head. That was so good. Okay, let's get subtitles on. Yeah, English. That's good. And I might as well like it immediately because I really love this. But let's go again. God, she's stunning. Also, just any excuse to listen to it again. Yes. I love that move. Oh. Oof. Oh, I feel like cough coming on. I'm sorry if there's a weird cut here. I'm trying to keep it in. Also, I really love the choice of the dancer who has red hair. It kind of highlights the red on BamBam's outfit as well. I did not catch his lyric. Ooh. Okay. Nice. Ah. It's basically like, I'm not shaming you for wanting to hook up with someone tonight. It's just not gonna be me tonight. I just wanna vibe. That is honestly really cool. Like, I really love that down to the floor move. It's just, so cool. Would also just kill my thighs because I have no thigh strength. And yet my ego tells me I could learn that. It would not go well. I would land on my ass. So good though. I might have to check out Time Tai as well. He has such a good voice. I really enjoy his voice. I might have to check him out at some point. So if any of you know Time Tai and his music, and also know how his name is pronounced, that if it's any different than what I'm saying, please correct me. Please. But if you know any of his music and have some suggestions, please leave them in the comments. I would love that. Okay. That was Dancing by Myself. Starting off well. Starting off real well. So now we're going into More Than a Friend, which feels like it might be a little bit opposite to this one, which is I'm vibing by myself. Like, it's cool if you want to like hook up and be with someone for a night. It's not going to be with me, but cool for you. You can do that. This seems like either hook up or more romantic. Either or. So yeah, let's go. More Than a Friend featuring Jeff Satter. And again, I don't know if I'm pronouncing his last name right. I know Jeff. Satter? Sator? I don't know. More Than Friend, not More Than a Friend, but close enough. Okay, we don't have a video for this. They did perform it in concert though, so I might check that out at some point. I want lyrics though. Do we have a color-coded lyric version? Because I really want the translation, if I can get it. There's a Spanish translation. That's not gonna help me. There's a Korean one. So it seems like I'm not gonna get lyrics for this one. Unless the official one has English. Let's see if I'm lucky enough for that. There's no captions, so unless it's put in the video, I won't have the English translation and will probably just check it out on my own at some point. But let's go. Oh, this feels like it's gonna be a bit vibey. Like, okay, I was not ready for the beat. Hold on. This sounds really good, but I'm noticing for some reason my recording software for the screen recording is glitching. And I don't know if that's gonna come out in the video. I'll just pause the recording here and we'll check real quick because it's not glitching on this screen, it's glitching on the software. And I don't want it to do that, so hold on. Okay, so it wasn't glitching out in the recording, just looked like it on the software, which is weird. So we're just gonna start over, just to get the full experience. But yeah, that like, it felt like this was going to be like, I call these sorts of songs like kind of atmospheric songs because it kind of feels like you're in a whole different universe. Like it feels so engulfing, the vibe of the song. And this had that sort of vibe, and then the beat like actually really surprised me, but it still kept that feeling. It's kind of like dreamy feeling. Yeah, let's go. Also, this is a really pretty picture. Oh damn, I said it. Okay. Yes. Ooh. There's some nice harmonies on his part. Okay. That was a choice. Ooh. They really fit perfectly together in this song. Yeah. Okay, that's really stunning. Like, as I said, it feels very like atmospheric and like you're just in the universe of the song. Putting aside my own personal feelings about the term friend zone, definitely a song about like feeling something for someone you're close with in some sort of way, hoping they feel it back because you don't want to stay just friends. You probably because in some ways you know that if they don't feel the same, you would have a hard time going back to just being friends. I've definitely been in those sorts of situations. I've also been in situations where it's like it's a crush but I still want you as a friend either way. So yeah, I can relate to this, but I've actually more often felt the other way of like, I can definitely like disregard this at like, because it's just a crush. It's not in love. It's just a crush. So I would rather have you as a friend than have you as nothing at all based off of this, you know? The song itself is really beautiful. And as I mentioned with Time Tie, you can also suggest Jeff Satur. Again, I haven't heard him say his own name before. Which is really, like, I follow him on Instagram. And somehow I still don't know how his last name is pronounced. I don't know. But you can definitely suggest his songs to me as well. I really want to check out the live performance of this at some point, so I'm definitely gonna do that. If there's a proper recording. If it's just a fan recording, I don't feel comfortable re-uploading it on my channel, so that will be just for me. If there's any official recording, I'll find a way to get it up. But I don't want to use someone else's fan cam for this, like, especially without permission. So, yeah, let's jump on to the next one, which is one of the ones that doesn't have a feature. It's the one right here, actually, Wondering. As I mentioned in Dancing by Myself, I have a cough. Seasons change, I get sick. So if there's any weird cuts anywhere, that's why. I'm trying my best to keep it outside of the songs, but I can't always keep a cough in and still speak. So, Wondering. And that looks like it's gonna be a little romantic thing. We have subtitles for this. So, as I mentioned in the one with Dancing by Myself, I'm gonna do it once without the subtitles, once with, for the same reason, and also just as an excuse to listen to it again, because why not? Let's go. Homeland, Thailand. Yeah. Okay. Oh my god. Imagine that doing all that. Kind of feels like BamBam though. Okay. Oh. Oh. What's that fucking flip phone? What? Okay. Oh, she's still there. No. This is cute. She doesn't want to dance. Oh, I actually really like this. Not just the song. The song is really sweet, from what I hear. But the video is very sweet. A bit strange, but very cute. Oh. Ooh! Yes! Nice! And not just a short one. Oh! And she's gone. Oh no! When he says I'm still thinking about you in the lyrics. Is it memories? Like missing her? Wishing she was there? Oh. Cute. Oh, and then with the... She's called Nicha. I don't know how that's pronounced. Oh, that is so sweet though. And from a K-pop idol, you don't see that sort of thing often. I love that. I love that. Stop it. Hey! It didn't autoplay. I'm free! Oh my god! I've had such issues with autoplay, and finally it fucking didn't. I'm free! Okay. That was so fucking cute though. At the beginning it was a bit cringy, like, hey girl, like, imagine a dude doing all that. In what world would that work? Like, in most cases it would just be like, you're strange, no. Like, at least in my case. Like, it's bold, it's brave, also a bit strange, and getting your dudes in on it. But the video turned out so freaking cute. And as I said, it started to feel like this was reminiscing instead of like something happening now. Like, it was dreams, it was memories. Like, think about having a dream where it feels like every time you get to what it is you want, something like changes, and then everything is changing and you don't have it anymore. Like, it felt like a dream sequence, the way it changed scenery, and suddenly she was not with him anymore, but she was still somehow within reach. And especially when suddenly she was not there anymore. Like, he finally got to her and finally got what he wanted, and suddenly she wasn't there anymore, and he was so distraught, running around. That was kind of what made me feel like it was kind of like a dream sequence, but she actually was there at the end. So maybe it's a dream. I don't know. I really liked the video though. But let's get some subtitles on this. Yeah, let me guess. Most replayed is the kissing scene, of course. Well, let's go with subtitles. It's a very sweet song as well. At least sound-wise. Let's see if the lyrics are as sweet. Oh, so it is kind of a breakup song. I was not expecting the wave the first time. Yeah, it's definitely like a breakup song where you're not over the person. Kind of feeds my theory about this being a dream sequence about her. Is it her who's doing the choir? Because that is a woman. Like, BamBam can go high. You can hear that in this song. But that is a woman. Also, the change in color grading really shows the difference in when he's getting what he's looking for. Like, look how it became very saturated again, and then she's there. So cute. Honestly, they would make a sweet couple. Like, they're probably not dating, it's just for the video, but they would make a beautiful couple. Oh, there's even credits for her team. And there were some cameos, apparently. I don't know them, but apparently there was some cameos credited as well. Cool. Okay. Okay, so... Wow. Took me 2 whole seconds to forget the song title. Next up is Green Light featuring... Oh, I don't know how to pronounce that name. Ink... Wadonton? Again, correct me, please. I want to get these names right. That's the least I can do. But yeah, Green Light. Interesting. Let's see what that is going to be. And we're probably still not gonna... It's funny, there was a kind of color-coded lyric for Dancing by Myself. But not for the rest. Seems like we're not gonna get it. Again, as in Spanish, that's not gonna help me. So yeah, we're just gonna take the official lyric video, and I'm probably gonna have to look up the lyrics on my own. I don't mind. I just wish I got it on video though. There's a caption option, but that's... Yeah, auto-generated English. That's not gonna help. So, yeah, let's jump into Green Light. Hello. Alright. Play, please. Okay. Okay, for some reason, these videos are annoying my recording software, but I know it's turning out fine. Ooh, that interesting drum rhythm. Okay. These are really dreamy. This and More Than Friends. It's a woman. I was expecting a man because the other songs, but she has a stunning voice. I kind of wish she was layered on this chorus. She might be, but if she is, it's very, very low. I wish there was maybe a harmony to it. pretty. I really like the chorus for this. And I am back in the autoplay hell! No! Okay. It was a really pretty song. That sample that was all the way through. I'm actually impressed that it was all the way through the song without feeling like disruptive. Because sometimes if it's very prevalent like throughout a song, it can be a bit distracting. But it actually worked pretty well in this one. It is a wish, like not a critique, just a wish from my side to have had like either her doing a harmony to his chorus after her verse, or the other way around, her doing the melody and him doing a harmony, because I feel like their voices would blend really prettily together. But this was really pretty. Okay. I just kind of hoped there was something about her in this. But okay, Ink Varunton is her. Okay. She has a pretty voice as well, so if you know any of her songs, I wouldn't mind those either. Suddenly getting into Thai music, apparently. Okay, Angel in Disguise is the last one on the album, and it's produced by Pharrell Williams. So, yeah. Let's jump into it, and it's gonna be one of his lyric versions again, because it doesn't seem like we're gonna get English versions of the lyrics. Okay, let's go. For some reason, I didn't expect an angelic choir in the beginning. Maybe I showed up with the title, but sounds really pretty. Okay. I love the strings. Ooh, okay, BamBam. That harmony. Ooh. That is a stunning harmony chorus and really highlights his vocals. That's such a pretty voice. And the choir's back.
And you've guiding me back to the light, because you're more than my
Like it's a very standardized choir, but it works really, really well. I can really recognize, like from singing choir myself, I can recognize the melody structure of the harmonies. Yes! Vocals and claps. Fuck yes. And we still have the strings. Ooh. It sounds like he is doing He's doing the harmonies himself. I love that. But some of them are artificial octaves.
You're my soldier in my hero story. If I ask you, you can do it for me. If I ask you, you can do it for me. If I ask you, you can do it for me. You're my soldier in my hero story.
Ooh, okay. I kind of wish it would have ended on like the choir clap part. Not that I didn't want the last part here to be included, because I actually really like that, but I feel like that would have been such a like stunning and not as jarring ending, because this was kind of a jarring ending. That's not necessarily a bad thing, but like for a smooth ending like that, vocals with choir, little bit of string and the claps, and then ending out like phasing that out at the end, like not a full fade, but like fading the background instruments and then out. But that is probably just a preference for me right now from having listened once. I feel like I would appreciate it more after like a couple more times. But this was a really good album. Definitely a different vibe from what I've heard from him so far. As I mentioned earlier in the video, that is only Last Parade and Meotsumo Deseo. So I know that those two songs might not be like representative of what he does usually, and maybe it is. And he chose to do a completely separate direction for this because it is a tribute to his home. And that could really be felt in this one as well. That string instrument, I don't know what it's called, but that is definitely pulled from like Thailand and Thai music. It's used a lot in the Thai series. I've seen either as background music or in the OST. There's often used that instrument. I don't know what it's called though. So that is definitely a like purposeful callback. I would say out of these, my favorite is probably Dancing by Myself. That is probably what is like my mostly up my alley. That does in no way mean that I'm not gonna listen to the full album, because I really, really like this album. It's just like personal preference. That is probably the one I'm gonna put on the most if I had to pick like one song. Maybe Wondering as well. I actually really like that one. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I know this was a long one, but I really wanted to get the full album all the way through. And yeah, I'm so happy I did. I am definitely going to check out what he has released before. I just really wanted to get through this because I had been anticipating it a bit after hearing that he was going to do like a homecoming album. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one.